What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Lou Aura, and I'm back with another video, y'all. Listen, I'm grinding, y'all. Listen, I'm not stopping until I'm going off the earth, you heard? Every day is gonna be a grind. I might, listen, sometimes I'll be finding new grinds. Now, if y'all see, look at the field I'm in. Look, it was just different a while ago, you feel what I'm saying? Look, everything blossoming, feel what I'm saying? Look, and listen, I come here every day, y'all. I come here every day. Look at this, it's blossoming. You know what I'm saying? Look at flowers everywhere you see. Look, the trees growing back. You feel what I'm saying? It's blossoming. I gotta be around things that's growing, and I gotta be around energy like that. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's a whatever. You feel what I'm saying? You see, like, the reason why I be coming in nature, cause me personally, like, you feel what I'm saying? Nature actually do send a lot of positive energy. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I like being in nature. I like being calm. I like hearing the birds, whether it's cars passing, it don't matter. But I like being in this type of environment. You feel what I'm saying? A very calm environment, you know. Plus, from saying, as we all know, trees help with our oxygen, so I gotta be around things that's helping with my oxygen. I can't, from saying, do nothing but love them, you feel what I'm saying, and treat them with respect, because we need them and they need us at the same time too, if you get what I'm saying. So listen, y'all, today, y'all, I want to come to talk to y'all and let y'all know something real quick, you feel what I'm saying. I want to let y'all know that however y'all moving, some of y'all moving incorrectly. Now, what I mean by that is, like, I've been peeping, right, when I be on the gram, and I be peeping that sometimes people do things to make others like them, even in person, like out and about, from saying the world that, like, we moving around in. When I go outside sometimes, bro, I see that, bro. I see people be sitting there, from saying, be trying to make people like them. They be trying to, impress, like, they be trying to impress other people, from saying. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you're not impressing yourself, if you're not impressed with what you're doing, if you're not happy with yourself, then you're never gonna be happy. That's one thing, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of times, you feel what I'm saying, I be peeping at, like, sometimes, like, y'all be trying to look at what other people doing, and y'all be trying to follow their wave instead of being your own wave. Y'all want to hop on somebody else's wave instead of hopping on your own wave, instead of creating your own wave, instead of being you, feel what I'm saying? Instead of creating a new trend, you want to follow trends, you feel what I'm saying? Now, there's nothing wrong with following a trend, but it's a problem when you not setting trends, but you only following trends. Damn, it's raining already? Oh, shit. I'm gonna be outside while it's raining, I don't care, feel what I'm saying? This video gotta get done, y'all. Feel me? As I'm saying, y'all following trends, y'all not setting none. Y'all will always want to be a part of something, but y'all not creating nothing for people to be a part of. That's the problem. You feel what I'm saying? That is the problem, you feel what I'm saying? I want y'all every day, every day when y'all wake up, just create something new. Whether it's going to be whack or whatever, just be a creator, you feel what I'm saying? Whether you want to create YouTube videos, whether you want to create music, whether you want to create a new form of art, just be a creator, you feel what I'm saying? Just do something different. Like, stop trying to follow everybody else's trend. Stop trying to do what everybody else doing, feel what I'm saying? Because in the long run, when them waves crash, you gonna crash along with the wave, you feel what I'm saying? Gangster, like that's never good to do, you feel what I'm saying? You want to be original. You want to stand out from the crowd. You don't want to be the same, you feel what I'm saying? Because when you be the same, like, you're gonna look like everybody else, and you're gonna, like, you're not gonna have no identity. Your identity will be lost, you feel what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Like, when you have your own identity, you stand out, people can identify you more. But then it's like, when you look like everybody else, and it's hard to identify you, then you would never stand out. And what's gonna happen a lot of times, you feel what I'm saying, people will overlook you, and you're not gonna really be noticed. But when you stand out and you do something different, you know what's gonna happen? People can identify you, because while everybody over here looking one way, you look a different way. It's easy to spot you, feel what I'm saying? Because you're not blended in, you're blended out. You're not blending in, you're blending out. You feel what I'm trying to say? So when you blend in, you look just like everybody else. You look simple. But when you do something different and unique, you blending out, people actually like people who blend out more, because they want to see something different. Everybody does not want to see the same thing all the time. Now, as I'm saying, you got to be impressed with yourself, you feel what I'm saying? You got to become the best version of yourself. And how you also do that? By actually understanding, if I'm saying, originality. See, there's numerous things you can do, or numerous things a part of the journey, if I'm saying, to become the best version of yourself, you feel what I'm saying? And that means, like, you just learn a lot of things about yourself, feel what I'm saying? you actually, you actually find out from saying that you might like to go, skateboarding, or you might like to play baseball, I'm saying. But if because everybody over here playing basketball and you just want to fit in instead of creating your own wave of doing things that you like to do, you're always going to be lost and you're not going to really become the best version of yourself. You got to love yourself, you feel what I'm saying? You got to actually impress yourself before you try to impress anybody else, feel what I'm saying? Because if you're not impressed with yourself, who going to be impressed with you? You feel what I'm saying? Just keep going, keep grinding, you heard? Keep doing your thing. We not worried about who over here doing this or who over there doing that. We worry about what we doing. When you focus on you, you're going to see a drastic change in your life. When you focus on others, you taking time off your life to worry about something else, when you could take that time to worry about yourself. You see, if you're not impressed with yourself, you're not going to grow. You're going to actually start to like yourself less. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you why. Because you're not focusing on yourself. And when you're not trying to be yourself and you're trying to be like somebody else, you feel what I'm saying? All that's going to happen, you feel what I'm saying, is you're not going to see your true potential. You're not going to see the best things about yourself because you're not focusing on yourself. When you focus on yourself, you worry about yourself, you actually start to take time to yourself. And what I mean by that, instead of taking time to give it to somebody else, you're taking that same time and giving it to yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Find some self-love. You worry about yourself. You focus on yourself. What's going to happen is this. You're going to realize you're going to become more great and more great. And then, listen, when you look at it, you're going to become an immaculate individual. But you can't become an immaculate individual if you're sitting down focusing on Tom, Dick, Harry, Michael, Steven, Monica, Clarissa. You feel what I'm saying? You worry about everybody else but yourself, you're going to fall off. Now, let's say like you doing music, right? Instead of you doing music and just doing it, having fun with it, you looking at what every other artist is doing and trying to copy waves instead of building your own wave. That's where your craft is going to fall off at. People might like what you're making, but for you to change to be like somebody else, people going to stop listening to you because you're not making the music that they want to hear. You making something else because you feel like this is what everybody else want to hear. Instead of you being you. Instead of impressing yourself, you want to impress others. You feel what I'm saying? Man, stop feeling like you got to please everybody to be something. Because that's not what it is. As I said, impress yourself before you try to impress anybody else. Because look, hold on, y'all. When some of y'all wake up, you feel what I'm saying? What some of y'all end up doing sometimes is some of y'all actually say, you know what? Before I step outside the house, let me put on these Balenciagas real quick, or let me put on these J's real quick, or let me put on an outfit that's going to have everybody rocking with me, or that's going to have everybody looking at me. That's what y'all try to do. Y'all want to be liked by people. Y'all are people pleasers. That's the problem. You see, in order to become the best version of yourself, that people pleasing construct in your mind, you got to erase that. Because the fact that you have that kind of construct in your mind is one thing that you do not need. See, when you constructing something, that means you building up something, right? So now, when you start building this idea in your head, right, and you construct this idea, which means that you're building this idea in your head, what you're doing is you're actually thinking more and more and more on how to please others. You actually building this idea that I have to be liked by everybody, when in all reality, everybody is not going to like you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have natural haters. You're going to have natural lovers and supporters. Just like Jesus Christ. People hated Jesus. Some people loved him. Some people hated him. Everybody ain't going to rock with you. Everybody ain't going to like what you producing to the world. Everybody might not like your music. Everybody not going to like your clothes, your fashion sense, whatever. Your style. Everybody ain't going to like the way you dress. They not going to like your taste in fashion. They not going to like the same name brand that you like. They not going to like the same food that you like. Everybody have their opinion. But just know, stop focusing on who not rocking with you and focus on those that's rocking with you. Because in the long run, you're going to really realize something. Trying to impress others will be your demise. When you try to impress others, you waste your time in your life that you cannot get back to try to impress people. When the whole time, if they're not impressed, they're not going to be impressed. You just have to get over it. You have to understand that. If they're not impressed with what you're doing, they're never going to be impressed. Y'all waste y'all time trying to focus on how to get people to like y'all instead of taking time out to how to find self-love and how to actually be the best version of yourself. See, y'all problem is this, you feel what I'm saying? Y'all not comfortable in your own skin. So until you start to become comfortable in your own skin, you will never really see how to impress yourself. You will never be able to love yourself. And you're going to be out there trying to impress people and trying to get people to like you. And you're going to be kissing ass to make people like you. You're going to do everything in your power to make somebody be, like make somebody be impressed with what you're doing. If they're not impressed with what you're doing, it is what it is. Keep it pushing. Accept it for what it is and keep it pushing. If you made a song, if you got 50 bad comments, but you got 3 good comments, focus on them 3 good comments, because them people are impressed with what you're doing. The other 50 is not impressed. Therefore, all you worrying about is negativity when you should be focusing on the 3 good comments. Because then them 3 good comments, you tap in with them 3 comments, what's going to happen is you could build the actual fan base. But you too worry about what everybody else thinking about you. That's your problem. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, right? Let's say, right, I'm going to a party. If I can't go to a party dress how I want to dress, or you have to wear fashion, a certain fashion, they saying that you can't come in there with just regular clothes or whatever, I'm not going. That's why you see I don't go a lot of places, y'all, because if I can't come into the function how I want to come into the function, there's no need for me to be there. There's no need for me to have to dress like everybody else when I want to dress like how I want to dress. Because how everybody dressing, I'm not impressed. But how I want to dress, I'm impressed with how I'm putting my style together. I'm impressed with that. So if I have to stop what I'm doing, right, or stop how I'm living my life for you to be impressed with me, and I have to live like how you want me to live, I don't need you in my circle. I don't want to be around you. It's that simple. Like, we walk outside every day on how to please people, but we never find some kind of way how to please ourselves, and that's why we always gonna be in the predicament we're in. Where our craft or our life will never be fun until we get that idea out of our heads, and that idea is pleasing others. If you're not pleased with what you're doing, something is wrong. If you're not impressed with the music that you're making, something is wrong. But you are impressed with everything else another rapper or another singer do, but you're not impressed with your singing. That does not make sense. If you want to become the best version of yourself, you got to actually start speaking love into yourself. You got to believe in yourself. You got to actually believe that you are an impressive individual, just like how everybody else is impressive. The more you sit down, focus on other people, you're going to keep staying in the back of the back of the back. You're going, like, people going to keep skipping you in life. Why? Because it's people out here in the world who, they wake up every day, and when they wake up every day, they want to become the best version of themselves, and they trying to find a way to impress themselves. See, they're going to keep moving forward in life because they're not letting people, ideas, keep them in a box. They're going to constantly keep doing what they want to do because they don't care about others' opinion. But now, you on the other hand, you're going to stay in the box because instead of saying, you know what, forget what other people saying, I'm going to do what I want to do. Instead of you doing that, what you doing is this. You sitting down, you wasting time complaining, you wasting time trying to be like somebody else, and all you're going to do is just stay stagnant. Unlike the other person going to keep moving forward because they're wasting their time on improving themselves. You're not trying to improve yourself. You're just trying to be like somebody else. That's not improving yourself. Improving yourself means you naturally want to change things about you and to become better. But you watching everybody else and want to be like everybody else and you wasting your time doing that, you're going to stay stagnant. That person not wasting their time worrying about what other people think about them. And they're not wasting their time trying to be like nobody else. They wasting their time trying to be like themselves. That's the only way you will really see your full potential. You will get to your full potential. You will get to you become the best version of yourself by becoming an individual who thinks like this. I don't care what everybody else say. I don't care what they doing. I care about what I'm doing. Until you get, listen, look what I just said. I don't care about what they doing. I don't care about what they saying. However they feel about me, that's their opinion. I'm going to stay true to myself and keep doing me. Until what I just said, until you get that in your mind, you going to stay where you at. You got to keep going. You got to keep grinding. See, I ain't going to walk outside and dress uncomfortable for somebody to say, oh, I like your shoes or I like how you dressing. I want to go outside comfortable, feeling cozy. I want to feel comfortable. I don't care how people look at me. See, y'all let people judge y'all into becoming the worst version of yourself. Running around here looking for people, looking for people's opinions. You want people to praise you. Nah, you doing something wrong. You wasting your time looking for validation. That's what you doing. You wasting your time in life looking for validation, and you don't even validate yourself. You gotta go to other people and ask them, yo, you like these shoes? Basically what I get from that is you didn't buy the shoes because you like them. You buy the shoes because you want other people to see what you have on your feet, and you want compliments from other people. That's the problem. See, I'm not asking nobody nothing. When I step outside, if I like some shoes, I'm gonna get them shoes. And if I wanna put them shoes on my feet, I'm not asking nobody, yo, these look good on my feet. Or no, I'm not asking none of that. Because I'm not gonna buy something, or I'm not gonna get something, or I'm not gonna wear something if I don't wanna wear it. I'm gonna wear something that I wanna wear because it makes me feel good and I wanna go outside looking nice on my own account. I don't care about, somebody say, you know what, them sneakers ugly. Okay, your mother ugly. You don't see me complaining. Oh, I don't like your outfit. I don't like your father. You see me bothering you and your father? Like, you see me bothering you about how I don't like your father? Do you see me bothering your father at all? No, I don't like him. That's what it is. You don't see me complaining and coming to you and saying it. I just don't like your father. That's just me. Oh, well, you could do, look, the music you making, you could make something else. How about you shut the fuck up? That's what you can do. If I can change the music I'm making, you can shut the fuck up. How about that? Like, you can shut the fuck up, like, stop talking. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I don't allow others to judge. Now, if you're giving constructive criticism, that's one thing. To help me grow as a person or give me ideas on how to be better, that's one thing. But if you telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing, I'm going to tell you, what you should be doing is shutting the fuck up. What you should be doing is walking away from me. What you should be doing is go sucking your mother. What you should be doing is leaving me alone. What you should be doing is taking your time out to focus on yourself instead of criticizing what I'm doing. See, what I'm saying? Stop letting people stop you from becoming the best version of yourself. What I'm trying to make y'all understand is you don't need others' validation to become the best version of yourself. You don't need others to sit down and whatever opinion they have on you, forget that. Just keep going. Keep moving forward. Because I want to tell you this right now, right? You see, like, all the criticizing that people doing towards you about what you're doing, if it's nothing negative and it's just you being you and having fun in life, and then people feel the need to come and stop you from what you're doing and come bother you and come knock you off your pivot, I want to tell you something. When you die, none of this is gonna matter. So it's best you keep pushing. It's best you keep trying to impress yourself. It's best that you try to be the best version of yourself. It's best that you live your life, create your own wave, and just live life to the fullest and do what you want to do. Because in the long run, when you die and when you're in front of the judgment seat of God, God is just going to ask you and he's going to talk to you, but he's not going to be worried about what clothes you had on, and he's not worried about none of this. So all this earthly stuff that people worrying about, stop worrying about it. Don't let them judge you, and don't let them, stop you from being happy, and don't let them do nothing like that. What I'm trying to tell y'all. The more you let people have so much of a say, so you let people dictate what you gonna be, they control you already. Once you let people dictate what you gonna do, it's a form of that's like a form of control. Once you let somebody control your mind, you have no more control over yourself, because the mind controls the body. So always remember that, you feel what I'm saying? Be the best version of yourself. Live life. Be happy. Be fun. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. And also live a healthy lifestyle. You feel what I'm saying? Stop being around toxic individuals. Stop just be the best version of yourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Today is a Wednesday afternoon. We in the middle of the week. Make sure, you feel what I'm saying, you take this time out, listen to what I'm saying, and understand you're going to become the greatest version of yourself. You just gotta believe in yourself, you feel what I'm saying? You just gotta understand, like, yo, I ain't gonna cap. I'm great. I'm gonna reach greatness if I take time out to build myself up to be great. But if you take your time out to focus on what somebody else is doing and worry about another person, you never gonna be great, y'all. So with that being said, hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all loving yourself, you feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to help y'all find self-love because I want to grow with y'all. We all got to grow together. Make sure, you feel what I'm saying, y'all being happy. Make sure you showing yourself nothing but, listen, nothing but love, attention. Attend to yourself before you attend to others. Be the best version of yourself and worry about you. Create your own wave. Be happy. Stop trying to focus on what they doing. Build your own wave. Be a trendsetter. Be your own trendsetter. Be happy. Impress yourself before you try to impress others. You heard? I want y'all to like. Matter of fact, before I get to that, because I'm about to say something, but before I get to that, right? It's really important, right, that you understand, you know what I'm saying? When you grown as an individual, it's going to take some time. But you got to, listen, you can't waste all your life trying to be like somebody else or waste your life worrying about these other individuals. When you worry about yourself, that's when you become better. You wasting your time, worry about them. Waste your time and worry about yourself, because the only thing that you doing when you worry about them is you staying further back. Staying further back. You're going to stay at the back of the back. But when you worry about yourself more and you put all that time and attention into yourself, you're going to see, you're going to progress forward more and more and more and more. So I'm going to tell y'all again, from saying, I love y'all. Make sure y'all becoming the best version of yourself, you feel what I'm saying? Now, I want y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button so you're notified every time I drop a new video, you heard? I'm out. I love y'all.